Hey guys, I'm going to show you real quick how to use this Presto Precise digital pressure canner.
I have been wanting to learn how to pressure can food for a long time, but something has always stopped me from doing that. I have been very intimidated by the process and experienced analysis paralysis when I started to shop for pressure canners. They are expensive and I didn't want to pick up the wrong one. One day I saw someone use a digital pressure canner and it seemed to take out some of the parts of the pressure canning that scared me. So I used the money I had been saving and made the purchase. After using it several times, I have found myself very pleased with the product, and now I want to share with you all how to use it in hopes that I can help others to get past the barrier that they may have with pressure canning. I am not sponsored by Presto, just like the product, and want to share it with you. Today I'm going to can beef broth. I added bones, leftover carrots, onions, and some herbs from my indoor herb garden and put them in my Instant Pot. I set it for high pressure for 4 hours. After it was finished, I cooled it and removed the fat layer that it had, and it was ready to go. First, familiarize yourself with the parts of the canner. Make sure you have jars, lids, bands, and your food ready to go before starting. I'm using quart jars. This canner can hold 5 regular mouth quart jars. Once you prepared your items, put the canning rack into your pot. Fill the pot liner with hot water until it reaches the fill line. Using hot water will speed up the jar warming process, but it is not necessary. Plug in your digital pressure canner and the words pressure can will flash. Press the control knob to select pressure canning mode. You can also water bath can. If you were to do that, you would rotate the knob to water bath can. But this video is about pressure canning. Once pressure canning is selected, a timer will pop up on the digital display. Twist the control knob to select the time for your recipe. Press the advanced button. It will prompt you to insert your jars. They need to be filled halfway with water before putting back into the canner. Once again, if you use hot water, the process will be quickened. Remove the regulator and put the lid on. Lower the sensor arm and lock the green latch. Press the advanced button. The jars will take about 10 to 20 minutes to heat. It's usually 8 to 10 minutes for me if I use hot water. While you wait, prepare your food. The canner will beep twice when the jars are heated, and it will prompt you to fill your jars. If your food is not ready, don't worry. The jars will stay warm in the canner until you are ready. Using canning tongs, remove 1 jar and dump the water into your sink. Then you can fill your jars with food. Leave a headspace at the top of your jar. Your recipe will tell you how much headspace to leave. When in doubt, leave an inch. Wipe the rim of your jar, put the lid on, and twist the ring on finger tight. Remember, do this 1 jar at a time. You want the other jars to stay warm while you are filling the 1 jar. When all the jars are filled, put the lid on, lower the sensor arm, turn the green latch. Make sure the regulator is still off and press the advanced button. The word heat will light up. When the proper temperature is reached, the word vent and the number 10 will light up and the timer will count down. The canner will beep when the timer is up and will continue to beep until you put the regulator back on. Use a pot holder to put the regulator on and make sure the lever points to the word can. Press the advanced button. If at any time you do the wrong thing, you can hold the cancel or X button down for 3 seconds and the machine will start over. At this point, there is nothing you need to do. The canner will show the word can, which means that it is in the phase 1 of the canning process. Once the required temperature is reached, the canner will beep twice and the word canning will light up. This is when you will see the timer begin to count down. The canner is now processing. When the processing time is over, the canner will beep 4 times and the word cool will light up. This part can take up to 1.5 hours. When you see a 10-minute timer light up, the canner is in the final cool down. Then the canner will beep 10 times and the word done lights up. Before opening your canner, check to make sure the air vent is dropped. If it is still up, wait for more pressure to release. You cannot twist the green latch open when the air vent is up. This is a safety feature that prevents you from opening the canner at an unsafe time. Once you open your canner, use canning tongs to remove the jars and put them on a towel. Let them cool naturally. Check the seals after 12 hours of cooling, but no longer than 24 hours. And there you have it! I hope this video can tear down any barriers you may have with pressure canning. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I have made a detailed review video of this canner, and it will be linked below.
If you want to see when I water bathed 50 pounds of fruit, go ahead and click here.